Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. Welcome to my channel. I've come on to do a Woolly Steph's Art Club page in my little journal. Now we are on to, we've done 1, 2, 3, we did 4. Summer, nature, Halloween, winter, and this is the one that I did not video. I came in late one night and did it, and that there is glitter on the snow. Now where I live, winter is just cold, wet, dull and nothing. So, but 2 hours from where I live is the mountain, where people, when we are not in COVID, come to New Zealand to for the skiing on Mount Ruapehu, or in the South Island to Kaha. So I'm just going to put that aside, and I've got my bit of paper and I've just blacked around the edges just so you can see it, because I'm going to put some stuff on it first before I do anything else. And I've got all these die cuts that I've had sent to me over the years. Well, what is it, 5, maybe 6 years now since I started doing videos. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. I've got lots of die cutty cogs and things that I might use. Just have a look, see what I've got. There's lots of them. A little padlock, lots of those. That's not one, that's not one. I'll just take away the ones that, and I have to tell you that I have been hunting for the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes for these, and you wouldn't believe it, but they were right there on my desk the whole time. I think I'm going a bit gaga in the old age. Right, I've got all those, so we'll just get these ones. That feather doesn't need to be in there, I don't think. So, yep, that's pretty much all we need. No, get rid of that one. It is a cold, dull day here today. It's not raining. I think it just started to spit when we came home from town. Right, so I think I'm going to do, I don't know about that bird. It doesn't look like a raven to me. So, right, that one's not what we want. So let's have a little look and see what we're going to do. I'm just going to I'm going to just put these off the page in some sort of little cogginess. Right, don't really want it to be too thick, because right, so I think I'm just going to just start gluing these down and decide as I'm going along. And where is my glue? Right in front of me. I really am going a bit gaga in the old age. My daughter has got the paperwork for her house, and she gets the key to her new house next Wednesday. It's Wednesday here today, so a week and she'll have the key to her house, and we'll be able to start moving her in. And then Friday is her handover day, and because you have all day on Friday, that means you hand your key in on the next working day, which is the Monday, so that means she's got from Wednesday to Monday to shift and clean the house. Might just put a little bit of that there. So I think I'll cut that first. Just cut a piece out like that because I can keep on using it. Well, that was probably a bit much, but never mind. And I think that is the bit we want to go on there. Okay, it's already silver on. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to paint over it, so I'll just get on and do this as I'm going along. I really have no idea of this is just as much steampunk as I've got. Here is this. Move over you so you're right on the edge. That's there. This one I'll connect into there like that, I think. And this little one can just come off the edge there. So I'll cut that in half. So we can have that little bit there like that, I think. So that's good. We won't be too rushed. From Wednesday to Friday we'll be able to just move all the little bits of stuff that my husband and I and my daughters can lift, and then just leave all the big heavy stuff for the guys, the younger guys, my son-in-law and grandson-in-law, and maybe my son if he's not working. All right, now we'll glue this a little bit. So that's good. I'm really pleased about that. And the rental place where she is renting from, I'm going to move that around like that so it sort of looks like it's connecting into that bit, is got in touch with her, somebody who's connected to them, and they reroute your power, and if you want internet, because she did not have internet at this place because they didn't have fibre there, and she couldn't really afford it, but she's going to need it now that her daughter is going to be doing online schooling. So I might just put that a little bit just there like that. I'll just keep all these little bits because I can always use little bits. Just glue that bit in there, I think. Right. So that's all been organised for when she moves out. So very pleased about all that. Right, I might just go over that bit there and there. Just move it down a bit like that. Right. This is just a bit of a background. Right, get all those tiny bits out of the road. Right, I'm not quite liking the look of that for a start. Now, we've got this key in it in silver. So, right, I think what I'm going to do, or I have got this locking key. None of the keys look like keys and locks look like they go together, but I have them. So we'll decide what we're going to do with that. But now I think I am going to dish out my black gesso. And hopefully it is okay. Yes, it is. I had a cheap one and oh, it was terrible. Every time I opened it, it was mouldy. So I'm going to paint this black. I might take a couple of coats. More than a couple of coats by the look of it. So I'll be back when I have done this. Right, I'm back, and when that just ripped your nightie, and it looking nice, and then I scraped my nail across it, so I have to do a tidy up. I did the gesso, and the gesso was not enough, so I went over it with very cheap craft paint. I'm pretty sure that's okay. Yeah. Let's have a little tidy up. And okay, it just looks black in my monitor. So let's see if I can lift it up and see if you... Oh, there you go. I'm quite liking the look of that. But now I think I'm going to rub some metallic luster on it. This is the only one I have, and this must be 4 years old. So it dries off, and I just give it a scrape. And as I've only got gold, so that's what we have to have. Oh, I'm quite liking that. Sorry, my arm in front of it, so you can't really see what I'm doing. Just move this over the side. Liking the look of that. I do love steampunk. I don't do a lot of it, but I do like it. Right, let's see if just give it a little look around the edges. Just clean my hands because they were so mucky. Now making them mucky again. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Right, now what do I put on it? I have got, I'll make it pretty, just clean my hands. Right, I don't want to put gold where I don't want it, so I've got all these bits of bling that I got sent with some journals to do from one of my New Zealand ladies, and I think her name was Sue. I'm just wondering when I put some of those on there, but I don't know if they're going to show up all that much. Fabulous keys, but they're really not going to show up all that much, so maybe we won't use those. Might a few silver bits I could use. I just put those to the side there. And what else I have got? I had to go at stamping, and I have got my steampunk lady. It's a stamp with cogs all in her hair, but excuse me, wasn't trying to emboss it, but my embossing stamp is just too dry, and everything else I tried, it just didn't want to to do it very well. So there's a bit of a sparkle from it, but then it was too yellow, so I went over it with the luster to dull it down a bit. So I think I might have her, since I went to all that trouble. And I've also got this little flying clock here, which I quite like, which I just stamped and put a bit of gold on the wings. I could just put that there and that there, and maybe put a bit of this on there, or let's have a look at my little bits over here. That one's too big, or the little lock. Quite like the silver on the, I think I might do that. I think I quite like that. I don't think it has to be too fussy. I could put the key in there somewhere. Yeah, and that there like that. Quite like that, so I think I might, that is a bronzy silver, but it's not silver enough for my liking. So I'll be back when I put some of this stuff away. Right, I have got some silver paint out here, and I'm just going to go over that, make it a brighter. I actually like that there with the bits of rust on it. Looks like it's rusty, so I think I might keep that just like that. And I've got another little key here that I was tossing up whether I'd use the little one as or the bigger one. Just go around the edges. Geez, my lucky nails, I know they need doing again, but what we've been in hospital a couple of times and being crook, I'll just put this silver paint on here. You never know when I'm going to use it. And I've got some whitish glittery paint there that I put out by mistake, so we'll just squish all that onto there. Right, just slip those down onto there and get rid of that. Right, I shall just dry that off, these off, and I'll be back. Fan's died. Well, I hope those are dry enough. We'll just leave them there for a little bit because my husband's fan just died, so it looks like I'm going to have to buy myself a new fan. So I'll just glue these bits down for a start. Just get my art glitter glue that I bought, and I left it open, so I'm going to unbung it. Yeah, so I haven't been able to get down and get my nails redone, but never mind. I broke the little one a week or so ago, but as it happened I had a little bit of that colour paint. Right, that's what we're looking like so far. I'm just going to put this lady here. We're going to put our rusty old, I think that's what somebody's done, they've rusted it. Oh, that just ripped your nightie. I'm just going to put that down there. Yes, I like that. I don't know. I think we might need something a bit heavier. Where is it? I'll just put that down there. And oh, looks like I've left that opened at some stage and it's bubbled up. But the good thing about it, it bubbles up and it just puts like a seal on the top. It doesn't dry up right down the nozzle, which is really cool because I am absolutely shocking at leaving the lids off things. Right, now I'm going to use this one across there like that, and across there like that, quite like that, or just there like that, with our lady underneath. I think, yeah, we'll put our lady down first. This card is not as thick, but I think we'll just use this glue anyway, because then it doesn't, where it doesn't touch won't matter, because the rest will be very secure. And it's not like we're going to be walking on top of it or anything, so like that. And that's what we're looking like. I'm quite liking it. Now, do I want this, or do I just want this little key? I think I painted the wrong side of it. And that rip your nightie. Just do that again, I think. Won't be long. Right, I'm back, and I've glued the right side now. Just get some of this Helmar's 450 on here. Let's buy another bottle of this too. My stocks of paints and some glues are getting quite low. So I think we might just lay that there. I'm quite happy with that. Is it my best work? Who knows? Just hold that down for a minute. Excellent. Right, now back up to using my big fat one at the moment, so I'm going to put double-sided tape on to hold this down because it's pretty heavy. Right, give that a good push down. Trim the bits off that I went over the edge on. Right, now, still a bit high there, I think. I'll just trim that off. With the burnish, I grated my finger like on the 12th, my granddaughter's birthday, and oh, it's still jolly sore every time I knock it. Right, this off. I just emptied my rubbish bin and I said to myself, now I'm not going to throw stuff on the floor. And what did I do? Immediately throw it straight onto the floor. Right, I'll just get a little bit of this. In the middle. And bring my book back. Right. And just get this a mush over. Oops, nearly put it in upside down. Right, and just hold that down for a minute. It does dry clear, so it doesn't really matter about oozing out the sides. Right, now there's one more thing I'm going to do to this. I don't know whether it's steampunk, but it appeals to me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put my lid back on that. I've got some little no, not those. No, wrong things. Where are they? What did I do with them? I'll be back. Right, I was going to put googly eyes on her, but for the life of me I can't find them. I had them, but my desk is such a mess, but there were these little diamantes, so I went with the diamantes instead in her eyes. Right, now I just need a pen to write the date, and the date is the 21st of the 7th, 21. Right, and I can't print off a name because my granddaughter has got my sticker maker, so I'm just going to write it. And I have shocking writing. Steampunk. And that is my steampunk page, and I can't take a photo of it because my phone died as well. I am so not organised, but I think I'm quite happy with that page. I would have preferred her with googly eyes, but wouldn't that just rip your nightie? I'm going to take those right off. Get it unstuck from my nail. Right, let's just get this one with the scissors and hope it hasn't stuck down too hard. Right, put those over there and get my little googly eyes out because I prefer the googly eyes. It just appealed to my weirdness, and I'm definitely going gaga when you can't see the things that are straight in front of you. Right, now let's get our Helmar's glue, and I've got one of those things stuck on my finger there. Let's see if we just give you a dab there and a dab there, and it's gone all over her face, wouldn't it just? Right, now just give us a dab so I could dab it on my googly eye. and on my googly eye. And I like that much better. Put those over there so I can find them. And that is my lady with her little googly eyes that do move. So that is my page. Now I've lost my mouse. And it was right straight in front of my eyes as well. Told you I'm going gaga. Just see if I can bring that up. Those are my last 2 pages.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.